Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Hey!
Dang, this is a fancy crowd. You people look fancy. Jesus. You clearly, it's like double process highlights? Probably something like that? You right there. Yeah. This guy's probably thinking about refinancing his mortgage. Like, you people look like you argue over who gets the Lululemon credits on the Amex plan. Yeah, you know, she always gets it. I'm sorry, I picked on you. Where are you from, sir?
DC.
DC, what part?
Cleveland Park.
Cleveland Park, fancy, made the cut. Made the cut. High property values there. I'm from Seattle. I've lived here for like 12 years, so it's like, it's home. Seattle, I don't know if you guys know, it's the big gender-neutral bathroom on the way to Alaska. Trying to cut co-op out of my life. No, I've been here 12 years. I love it. Most of the time, it's really easy. It's an easy place to love. Sometimes, it can be a challenge. So being from the West Coast, I'm used to like a certain standard of outdoorsy stuff, like, you know, going hiking, going climbing, whatever. It's okay. It's suboptimal. Dare I say, when I go camping, I shouldn't be able to order DoorDash to my campsite. It needs to be a tiny bit woodsier. I'm also trying to improve myself this year, like do the whole like New Year's resolution thing. Sometimes it's difficult to like improve yourself when you've been dating somebody or like married or whatever. Like, raise your hand if you've been with somebody for a long time. Okay, a lot of people here, right? They know your shit. They know your shit, right? So I've been married for 10 years. Don't clap. Don't clap. She is not helpful in these things. I could come in here and tell you all like, hey, I'm gonna work out this year, improve myself, and she come in right in behind me and go, you won't? Because she knows I haven't worked out since like the Obama administration. She's also white, so that's fun. You know, I get to see all kinds of fun white people things. Like this summer, I went to a real old money waspy wedding. You know, the kind where like the flag is like spiraled ham and vodka, and I'm like a Make-A-Wish kid. Like I'm obviously sitting at the minority table, but you know it's like really waspy when I'm also sitting with Jewish people. I don't know if you guys read into it, but her family is crazy rich. They are cheap though. I joke that my father-in-law is going to be the first person to give me an inheritance loan when he dies. Just slip the money right into the coffin. You know, white people though, I like them. They're trying. I appreciate the effort. I was talking to one of my old white people friends. His name is Jim. And he was saying to me like, you know, Gary, like, you should be so proud. Your people are so industrious and hardworking. I'm Vietnamese. And I was like, oh, like I'm really touched. I wanted to do something for them. I was like, can I go into the basement and like make you a pair of Nikes? So I'm in a fun biracial relationship, right? And you know, so like my wife, she wants to be into my culture, like, you know, help me out or whatever. So my family, I don't really tell my parents I love them very often, and my parents do not tell me they love me. Okay, fine. So that is not acceptable to my white wife. She's like, you know what? If you told your dad you loved him, like you would have such an emotional breakthrough and like just connect, right? I'm like, okay. I don't want to do that because it's not going to work. And she's like, you're a goddamn man who cannot connect with his emotions, and you're just blocked in that way. I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So I called my dad, ring, ring, ring. I talked to him. I said, okay. All right, Dad. Nice to talk to you. I love you. Vanessa's right here. My dad goes, okay. I don't know if you guys speak, but like, this is good job in Asian. So, you know, that's fine. That's, yeah, won that one. She's also a Republican. You know, that's yeah. I'm done. Yeah. All right, hear me out though. I kind of respect Republicans. Like, you know, us Democrats, we whine, we complain. Who's more phony? Who cares more? We talk about Palestine. A lot. Republicans don't do any of that. Like, a little history lesson for you all. When Donald Trump was first running for president, he ran against Ted Cruz, senator from Texas. They talked about the issues for like maybe 1 minute, but I remember that. Donald Trump's main line of attack against Ted Cruz is, your wife's ugly, and I think your dad shot JFK. Hear me out, my favorite president is Dick Cheney. Okay. Vice president, whatever, close enough. Okay, I don't know if you guys, so Dick Cheney was George W. Bush's vice president. Did you know he was on the vice presidential selection committee, went ahead and picked himself? He also famously went out in a hunting accident with his friend, shot his friend in the face, and 2 days later, his friend went up on a press conference and apologized to Dick Cheney, still with bullet holes in his face. I'm sorry, Dick Cheney, for you shooting me in the face. Fun times. I also got kids, as mentioned before. Lovely, lovely children. Highlight of my life. Also, the incredible low light of my life. Just brings you to places, circles of hell you didn't know. Okay, so many of my meals consist of the leftover detritus that my kids have. I don't know if you guys know, but I had 6 pizza crusts and 2 quarter meatballs for dinner. This is not what I was sold. I'm pretty sure when Barack Obama wrote Dreams of My Father, he didn't think that the sequel was going to be Scraps of My Children. Fun times. Also, like, nowadays, kids are, like, we're so cautious as parents. Like, I have a niece, so at 3, she was diagnosed with asthma. Okay, fine. Her mom is super cautious, keeps this kid in this bubble, right? One of the app. No fireplaces, no campfires, whatever. She is now 12. There is no deeper inspection about whether this asthma has gone away. Like, it's just there and she's not there. Okay. I thought that I was gonna have a fun time exploring college. I was like, am I gonna try cocaine? Like, just think about it. This kid's gonna be tripping balls. She's gonna see fire for the first time. Parenting. Lost one. Okay, parenting now it's so complicated, right? Like, every kid's got something, like speech, OT. Like, my daughter has anxiety, so I take her to a highly trained professional to talk about her problems. I don't remember any of that stuff when I was a kid. Like, didn't we used to have bullies for this type of thing? You got a lisp, get that shit out of here. Anyways, thank you, folks. Bye.